Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Anthony and it's September 11th, 2006. I live not too far away from the city here in New Jersey. I was here on September 11th, 2001, and I kind of wanted to show you my view from what I saw that day and give my thoughts about that day in particular. This is a view of the outside of my house where I live, and I'm going to show you on a clear sunny day. If you were to look, well, from here it's kind of difficult. So, from my window, if you were to look down that street, like off right above, right around there, you could see the Twin Towers on a clear day from my house. I don't live that far away. On September 11th, all I saw was smoke coming from that area. This is basically from outside my window, and where is it? Okay, right over there. That's where you would have been able to see the towers. You know, like I said, there was a lot of smoke that day. I live next door to a church, a big church, as you can see here. Now, I'll be honest, on that morning, when I saw on TV the first tower fall, and I saw the smoke really start to come up, I got on my hands and knees. I thought the world was coming to an end. People who live around here and who've seen those towers, the thought of them ever falling down was more than I could take. I never thought anything. Well, I was here in '93 when they tried to bomb the towers, and they didn't fall at that time. And you know, I'm one of those people that lived here my whole life, never went up the Twin Towers, never went to the top. I always thought it was a touristy thing. In fact, in August of September 2001, I had a friend that came up from Florida visiting, and we drove by the towers, and we decided that, you know, next time he came, we'd go check it out. There was too long of a line, you know. Wish I would have went and saw it. I also wanted to say that this church that I live next door to had multiple funerals for people from my town who were killed in the September 11th bombings. There's several streets in my town named after different people who perished in the Twin Towers. So that was basically my view on the day. Now let's get to my views on that day and the days after and the years after. I'm kind of disappointed in a lot of people on both sides of the political aisle. I feel there's been politicizing from both the right and the left about September 11th. Really aggravated that we have not, you know, begun the process of building the towers back. I am against what they want to build on that site. I think the best thing that we could do would be to put these same towers back up, make them 1 story higher, and, you know, that's my opinion. That would be the most fitting tribute, just to say to the terrorists that no matter what they did to us, we'll just rebuild, and you know, we'll be even more of an economic power in the world. And that's what they really hate about us. They hate our freedom, they hate our liberty. People who think that, you know, before Bush came into office that there was no terrorism, everything was peaceful, you know, you guys need to rethink that. People who think that, you know, we've done enough to stop terrorism since, you guys need to rethink that too. I don't think we've done enough. I think there's more that we need to do. I know people are very concerned about their liberties, but you know, this is really not a time to get political anyway. This is a day to remember it. I had an uncle who was a block over from the World Trade Center on that morning, and he was running through the smoke, you know, the debris falling and everything, just like you saw on TV. You know, everybody pretty much knows somebody who was killed in that accident around here. Spent a lot of time watching the news after it happened. A lot of time praying. Feel horrible to this day, you know. I think that it's positive that we do view the clips over, you know, when they come on TV. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, reminding America what we went through on that day, what we're fighting now. But it was a day that a lot of brave people lost their lives. Those who went to work that day with a job of protecting other people's lives, and those who were just going to work that day to make a buck, you know. They all were killed needlessly. And I don't think that September 11th should be a day where it's memorialized too much. I don't want it to become like a Labor Day or a Veterans Day or Pearl Harbor Day. You see, I don't want there to be September 11th sales going on at the store in 10 years from now. I think it's a day that everybody just needs to do the norm, and it's a day that we need to say, we're gonna beat the terrorists by doing what we did every other day. We're not gonna make a big hullabaloo out of it. We're not gonna close the schools down or anything like that. A time of remembrance is very good, but at the same time, I think the biggest tribute we can give those who died on September 11th would be to live our lives as normal as humanly possible. To give a big F you to those who did it would be to say, you know what, you didn't bring us down, you're not going to bring us down. But anyway, I don't want to get emotional, so I'm not going to get too much into things. I just wanted to share my views and my view of September 11th with you guys. Take care.